All right, so we are making this chicken and dumpling soup. So I'm going to prepare my dumplings. So I had a video going earlier. It's obviously. I'm gonna make some buttermilk biscuits. Here's the thing. A child of mine likes the biscuits to be a little bit firm and crunchy, so this is what I thought I'd do. I'm gonna bake a few biscuits, like normal, regular buttermilk biscuits, add them to the soup. But on the other part, for the dumpling part, I'm gonna make a few biscuits, not cook them, put them in the chicken and dumplings and let them cook inside of the pot, the Dutch oven. So that's what I'm gonna do now. And my oven is now ready to heat up. So let's prepare our biscuits. So this buttermilk biscuit I got online. 2 cups of flour. So that's my 2nd cup of flour. It's 2 cups of flour. Then we have, oh dear, oh, in my face, a teaspoon of baking powder and a teaspoon of baking soda. I love these. These are all clad. All clad. Love them. So that's a tablespoon. Here's a teaspoon. My baking powder, 1 teaspoon. My baking soda, 1 teaspoon. There's that. 1 cup of butter, and this is melted butter. So I heated it up on the stove. It's melted and cooled. And this is 1 cup of buttermilk. It's all in. We all in there. We all in there. We all in there. Now we're gonna stir. So I've been wanting to do a little series on soups and stews for quite some time. And the weather is perfect for it because it's finally cooling down. Today was 72, but it's super windy. Love it, even though you can't tell in here. I've only known because I've been outside and come back inside, so it's really nice outside. And get that away. So there, has a spoon. So these are not gonna be too big, just a little size. That way you can have a few that are cooked in the oven. Try to make everyone happy. You can't, but you know, as a mom, it's what I strive to do, is attempt to make everyone happy. So there we are. So here are my biscuits. These are my drop biscuits. Now, I make these on Saturday and Sunday mornings when everyone wants biscuits. This is the recipe I use, so I know it's a good recipe. But whatever recipe you find, feel free to do it with. I love this recipe, and they're great buttermilk biscuits for in the morning with some chicken sausage, turkey bacon. Yep, turkey bacon. We ain't even pork over here. So I've got the oven turned up to 425. Just gonna put these in for 12 minutes. And that's that. And then I'm gonna wait a little bit to put my other drop biscuits inside of the chicken soup. So I'm gonna stir it right now and see what's happening to it. So I love this Dutch oven. My oldest bought it for me for my birthday a few years back, and I love it. Thank you, Angel. So It's bubbling. I'm gonna use a wooden spoon. And I'm gonna turn my fire down a little bit. So, I started cooking my chicken in the crock pot this morning. I thawed it out and then I put it in the crock pot and it cooked enough so I could take the bone off of it. So obviously it's got to finish cooking in here. But the beauty is it doesn't have to cook for long for the chicken to shred. And you're gonna love this. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. So the recipes I saw, they didn't add cream of chicken. I love cream of chicken, especially with herb, and I wanted to add it in here to help bring flavor and to help thicken it. So I also added flour in, which you guys saw in the other video. But I friggin' love this. So my chicken is breaking down, and I'll show y'all when it's time to add the dumplings. So can I gripe a little bit? And I don't mean to not be grateful. Sometimes I order groceries, and when it comes to fruit, vegetables, I probably should pick them out on my own. So I ordered the parsley. He got the Italian parsley, not the curled parsley. And by he, I mean the Walmart delivery guy. I didn't order Italian parsley. Okay. So let's chop it up. Now, I don't go to cooking school to be no chef, so it's always gonna be a rough chop. I'm gonna do my best. Listen, cooking for my family, okay? Cooking for that loving husband of mine and those wonderful kids. Who here has teenagers? Teenage world, I don't remember being an asshole like this. I promise you I don't. But maybe my parents felt differently. I feel like you know, sometimes I just want to knock teeth out. But we're in a different time, space and era. I'm a millennial, 81. I know. I have Gen Z ears. They have access to the internet, and it's like, if you knew so much, why don't you do better? But they won't. You feel me? Tough crowd. Anywho, but I have a loving husband, and he's awesome. And I love that now, one thing I will say about my family is they love it when I cook for them. They love food. We don't eat out that much, maybe twice a month. Last week we had pizza on, I think it was Tuesday we had pizza. But usually eating out doesn't happen often, because the way I look at it is everything y'all want out there I can make in the house. Now, my children would disagree, but they know if they want it, they got it. Like, it's dripping like water. Yeah. So, I like to have these in my biscuits. It just helps with the flavoring, but also just drop it in the soup, and then once it's done and I put it in a bowl and I serve it up. I sprinkle a little parsley on top. It just makes it look really nice. And I have to work on getting better at plating food. That's really not my jam. So I'm working on that. Because, you know, sometimes if it looks presentable, it, you know, it tastes better. But it don't have to look spectacular. I'm the shit. This is what it is, you know? And for those of you who have been following me, if you have noticed, we are in a brand new kitchen. Because we're in a brand new house. Shout out to my loving husband. So I did move this past summer, and I will give y'all a kitchen tour. I love my kitchen. My husband literally, he asked me what I wanted, and I told him, and he delivered. Shout out to him. He's a good man, Savannah. Good man. That's why I never tell him no. Ever. With anything. What? Look at this kitchen. Look at it. And you know what he bought me? A brand new KitchenAid. Brand new one. I gave my old red one to my daughter, my oldest one. Bought me a brand new KitchenAid. Okay. Love it. Brand new coffee pot. Brand new coffee grinder. Our biscuits are done. Done. Aren't these cute? My oldest bought them for me. Her and her boyfriend. So, our biscuits are done. Look at them. This is what I feed my family on a regular Saturday, Sunday morning. Look at my double oven. Love it. But these are the biscuits. So I'm gonna put these in the soup. So here's the soup, y'all. It's super thick. I had to add a little bit more flour because I want to thicken it up. But the chicken is nice and shredded. I'm gonna start adding the dumplings in the biscuit mix. And yeah. I have a phone stand. I just don't know where I put it. Got lost in transition while moving. Hold that thought. Here's our biscuit mix, our dumplings. I'm gonna just add them in. We're gonna let those cook for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then in 10-minute mark, I'm gonna add my other biscuits. Well, we might as well while it's all waiting and cooking. So let's do a tour of the kitchen. Here's the thing with this iPhone. It's not like Snapchat, I can't flip it around. So this is for the napkin holder. I need to put some napkins on it. Pay that, no, never mind. So here's our pantry. I am still in the organizing phase. It needs to be organized. So here's the pantry. Get it together because we have family coming for Thanksgiving. This is my favorite part besides the double oven. Coffee cups galore. And these are all the ones that I've purchased for the girls over time, and is mostly Charlie Brown. TJ Maxx, Ross, TJ Maxx Home Goods. So this is the one my husband got me. We're in Seattle. It's a little guy holding a plane, my husband. But yeah, my daughter, my oldest one, and her boyfriend just got me this Charlie Brown one with Snoopy. How cute. So just lots and lots. And my best friend forever, Mindy. She bought me this many, many years ago. So I had it and I was like, of course it's going here. Shout out to Min. My magic blender, of course. My coffee grinder. And so here is my brand new coffee pot. I love it. I love it. And I grind the coffee up so fine. So fine. So I'm about to do that right now. And just a little holder for the coffee beans and whatnot and other stuff, and drawer. I put all the coffee stuff in here. So let's look at the other parts. Now, I'm gonna have to say, I'm not a fan of Frigidaire. This microwave beeps once it's done like you owe it money. You know what I'm saying? It won't stop. Obviously, I'm not gonna forget I have food in there. I put the food in there. My double oven. Now, Frigidaire, this works beautiful. But since we've moved in, we've had 2 issues with it. But I love the double oven, love it. So here is where the other magic happens. So I have 2 drawers. These don't pull out, and I don't understand why the builders did this, but I wish it would. So there, I told him I wanted pull-out drawers. And here for my cutting boards. And just this. I was contemplating on putting, you know how people have that wood cutting board back there, but then I'm like, it's too close to fire. I don't need that much, but I love this backdrop. I did want to put something like a big M for our last name. So. And crock pot, stove. And I love this. I have a window right here. He bought me these flowers last week. They are dying. I don't care. But I love the window. Here we go. And I'm not fond of this refrigerator either. We need a bigger one, but it freezes everything, which is interesting, even though it's not on the coldest temperature. So, and just our everyday sitting area outside and on our nook. My husband just bought these and he built them. So we have places. Ross. TJ Maxx. And that's it. And then we're just gonna wait for the biscuits to get done. I'm about to, yeah. So the biscuits have puffed up. Now we're gonna add the cooked ones in there. Because why not? The dough we dropped in earlier still needs to cook a little bit, so that's fine. So we've got maybe about 5 more minutes to go. I forgot my parsley.
Oh,
I forgot my parsley.
I mean, it's already good.
Thank you, but we gotta add the parsley.
I'm not gonna ask you. Oh, you talking about now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like we didn't have any.
No, that was at the end. The parsley.